Hi folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report. Well, bass season is just around the corner and we all look forward to that. That's our glamour fish for the area, but I wanted to tell you a few things. Right now, this time of the year, and even when bass season opens, there'll still be smallmouth all along the shoreline, and you have access to that just about any place. You can either wade in sneakers or use felt bottom boots like I do. And if you pick any spot along the St. Lawrence River, in the bays and along the points, I can use Waddington as an example. And one of the places that I've always done really well is where the Waddington Beach is. In the back of that is another bay that comes into that area. And if you go into that bay this time of the year, that should be full of smallmouth, and the smallmouth have come in there and they're spawning, and largemouth. And the largemouth will stay. They'll be there all summer long. And that's a great area. And one of the things that you can use early in the year for smallmouth, you don't have to, if you're shore fishing like this, you don't have to worry about how to drop shot fish or some of those techniques. Just get your favorite spinner bait, or one thing that's worked really well for me is the chatterbait. And I like to use a bluegill sort of imitating colors on this bait, and I've done incredible in the place I'm telling you about. But also, we have incredible largemouth fishing in our area. We aren't famous for that. I think a lot of people are learning it for the first time, that we do have so many largemouth. And if you want to fish for largemouth and you have a canoe or any way to get out there in these same areas, in these bays, and you can use just about anything for largemouth. I've caught some huge ones already this season fishing for pike on a bucktail jig, on a pink and yellow and white bucktail jig of all things. And I've caught largemouth, I swear, over 7 pounds. We do have fish that big in our waters, and they're common. And so this is a time that you can take advantage of any of these species that are open. Everything is going to be open here shortly. And the bass fishing should be fantastic for any of us that don't have a bass boat, can't get out there and fish all the current areas where the smallmouth linger. This is a great time. Another place I can recommend is behind the Meissner Beach. I'm talking about beaches, it seems, Waddington Beach and now Meissner. All that water that goes back there along the dike trail, those smallmouth come in those areas, and the largemouth are in some of the far ones near the golf course. There's largemouth there all year long. This is a place you can go, and you can fish along the shoreline all through there, and you have a chance of catching every species of fish, from northern pike to largemouth and smallmouth. This is a great area for all of those fish. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report.